Hey, what's going on, guys? I know I'm technically behind the camera instead of in front of the camera, but this is a new series-ish that I'm calling Matt's Garage, which, unlike most people where they probably work on cars and stuff, I'm always working on electronics and some woodworking and stuff like that. This bench here that you see, I'm currently sitting on a bar stool I built by myself. Super handy when it comes to that stuff. So I just took some classes and stuff in high school. But so I built this shelf. It does have a TV. I will have it set up here in the future that will have both views, so you'll be able to see me and what we're doing. But for now, we're solely stuck with what we're doing. So I'm always back here doing stuff, so I figured that since I haven't been posting videos and I'm back here a lot, I should probably just record myself back here for you guys, so that way we both win. But I got this box here that I'm super excited about. I've been waiting for it for a week and a half since I ordered it, and I'm gonna bring you along with me as I open it. It is actually all the parts I need for my mini CNC machine that I'm building. You guys don't know that I'm building a mini CNC machine, but I'm building a mini CNC machine, and this is the whole shebang. It's all the parts I needed, and I've been waiting for it. So let's open this up and get this started. Now I got the camera all situated so you guys can see without me holding it. Now going to attempt to open this bag that's really strong, kind of, to get to the box. Should have a razor blade somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't feel like spending an hour trying to find something, but really isn't super necessary. It would just help out my situation a little bit. But like I said, don't see one anywhere, so we're just gonna continue ripping. Oh look, then I look down and it's all razor blade. So now we're gonna cut this down, down, down. Hey, something about the sky's falling down, I think. I don't really know the song, like I just know the part where they go, hey, hey, and then they go, even when the sky is falling down, I think is what they say, but like I said, I'm not 100%. So we throw the scrap piece of paper on the floor. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is the first time I have opened this box, and I'm super excited, and I hope to God that nothing inside is broken. Boom! It's all there. It's all really small, if you can see that. But so here are motors. These things are called stepper motors, if you didn't know. That's what they're called. Boom. So we got stepper motor number 1, stepper motor number 2, I can get this damn thing open. Boom, there's number 2. Oh, and last but not least, the third one. It has red coverings on it, so I don't know if that means it's different or if it's the exact same as the other two. Don't really know. I'm pretty sure it should be the exact same, and it is. So boom, right there, we have ourselves our 3 stepper motors, all with the wires ready to go. The USB cable, so we can connect it to the computer. I don't know if this is something. Something. Here's some more, oh, these actually I think are the motor controls. Yeah. These 3 packages here, they're motor control boards. So those motors can connect into these boards, and that's how they are programmed to run. On top of that, they need this, which I believe also is part of that driver board. It says different things. X step, Y step, A step, Z step. This is the Adreno board, Adreno Uno board that I was super excited to get. I've been looking forward to actually getting this guy because, I mean, it's the Uno isn't super fancy or nothing, but it can be used for a lot more than just CNC work. You can use it for robots and all kinds of stuff. And then more of these guys. Oh no, these must be the stepper controls. That's why there's more of them. I just noticed that these ones that I originally thought were the motor control board pieces, these are actually limit switches, so it knows how far it can and can't go each way. But yeah, so this is my box of goodies. In the future here, we'll be actually working on this, and I'll bring you along with the process. I'll bring you along the process of some few other builds that I'm either about to get into, or I'm either in the middle of already, or I have yet to even come up with, because that's a very, very realistic thing as well. Actually, I guess before we end it here, I'll show you real quick of some few small things about my awesome shelf that I built, because I'm so cool. I got this actually day before yesterday. I got this drill press, this mini drill press here. Fucking badass for one. I mean, it works perfectly fine. Yep, it's plugged in, so I can turn it on. But you know, just a normal drill press. But it's a mini, and it fits on this here. And like I said, I got it for free, which a buddy's dad gave it to me for free. I was fucking ecstatic. I was like, I guarantee I'll probably have this thing to the day I die, because drill presses are expensive and they're a very, very handy thing to have in your shop. On top of that, last night then I rigged it so I added this piece of metal here. I took a lamp apart. It was actually like some pieces of it right there. I took a lamp apart, and initially I was going to put it through that hole and have it dangling right here, but have it set up that way so every time this guy came on, the light would come on too. But after cutting the wires short and after drilling this hole into this piece of metal on this side when I actually needed it on this back side, I decided that I could use this piece of metal instead. Just drill a hole through the top, bolt it down. It's loose still, but it was just to get it done. This is actually, ironically and coolly enough, this is the base of the lamp. Somewhere around here. There. Right there is the hole for where the wire went through originally. And I just took the head part of it off and ran it through the base, because it gives it that little bit of this. And then we have it set up, like I said, currently. So, I mean, I have no bulb in there, but when I turn this on, that bulb would come on. So I have another light that's over here that lights up enough that, you know, I'd be able to see what I'm doing setting it up. But then when I start to drill and this goes down and I have my hand here, I'm blocking the light, so the light gets real dark on this spot. So I decided that since I put that attached light there, then every time that I turn the thing on and then start to drill, let's get this light that shines down over here. It lights up this whole platform. I love it. It does exactly what I wanted. I love this guy too. I'm gonna have to move it down to the end here because this thing hits too much. But it's just a small mini baby vise off this side here. Naturally, I got my drill. This was a $20. No, I mean, I lied. Well, yeah, no, it was $20, but it was $20 and it came with the battery, the fucking charger, and a flashlight. So that just goes to show you that how cheap everything was, because they gave you a lot and you still only paid 20 bucks. It does what it's supposed to because it's a drill, so you know it drills shit. These things, I'm kind of half-ass organized them. Like these ones have screws in it. That's just random. Those have nails, nuts and bolts, flathead screws, gears, random pieces of metal and springs. Currently bolts and wire nuts. Unopened bolts and wire nuts. Those are all Phillips head screws. Those are mini screwdrivers. I just grabbed these bits, or these saw blades and these saw blades. For a jigsaw, I got this thing of, I think it was 5 pounds, so I don't know how many's actually in there, probably a couple hundred or so. 2-inch long screws. And then naturally, you know, I got regular tools and stuff and all that cool jazzy jazz. And if we take a look down below here, this is just a bunch of random shit that will be worked on at some point and just have yet to either figure out what to do with it, or I have yet to just actually get down to working on it. This is my old Xbox 360. It still works. I mean, oops. It's perfectly fine, besides the one unfortunate fact that my sister, long story short, changed my internet password when she came home from college, and because of that, the Xbox 360 was really dumb, and since it was the same connection but had a different password, it wouldn't allow me to change the password through the Xbox. So inevitably, I just lost internet to the 360 completely. And then what do you know, what it was like in 2 weeks later, I bought an Xbox One. So, you know, it's pretty much just sat in my garage ever since. This is just a really small, well, I mean, it's a small TV, but it's a radio too, so it's kind of big. It's a J.C. Penney's TV, my radio that was in my car, a VCR, an amp. You know, just like I said, just projects. This bottom drawer, I put these 2 drawers in. I fucked this bottom drawer up, so it's really fucking tight because my measurements, even though I will admit that I can be a good carpenter, sometimes I can pick the lazy route and do things like put this piece of wood on here so it's touching here so much that it's literally holding this back from opening. Regardless, this is my computer randomness drawer. Anything that I take apart that's electronical, if I need something out of it, but I have some other stuff that's left over that might still end up being helpful for in the future, or just maybe I know I want it kind of thing. But most of this stuff in here, there's some motherboards that are down inside the computer itself. There are a couple random boards from like printers and stuff. This is like a power strip from a printer. This is this thing I kind of liked. It was from a printer. It would have been the screen right here, would have told you like for faxing and stuff like that you were doing. But you can see the motherboard's actually still marked with volume buttons, and they all still work. So realistically, with that board I got, I could program this to be used for anything really. You know, I could control my CNC machine with this control panel if I wanted to. So that will be pretty cool to play around with. And then I just got like RAM. I got RAM out the ass. If you guys know what RAM is, this is what RAM is. And it goes in your computer. And these are really old RAM. So I'm not saying that I have new RAM out the ass. But, I mean, literally, I have RAM out the ass. Like I said, I doubt any of those are going to work. And they were for computers that were way outdated by now. But then the second drawer here, it's actually closed. This one actually closes pretty nice, just opening's a bitch. Open this one up then, and this is my tools drawer. I currently have some bolts in here that I just bought from the store because I've yet to put them away. I got my Black & Decker jigsaw. I got a glue gun, a small hammer, a saw, some other sockets that are bigger, a bunch of wire that I was looking for yesterday and couldn't find it till just now, which kind of makes me mad. My saw, my other saw, you know, just tools, you know. And this is it. I know it's messy, and I apologize for the mess, but I'm always back here working, and I start one project that goes to another, and this TV is obviously HDMI. So what I do is when I want to get to work on something, I just plug my computer into this guy and let it play something while I'm working, like a movie, or even sometimes I let something play in the sense of being like somebody working on something that I'm working on, so we can work on it together and I can understand more clearly and have somebody like talking to me while I'm doing it. So it's really helpful. It's really fun. I hope that you guys like this video. If you did, a like would be much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, you should subscribe to keep up with cool videos like this one and more that are going to come out that are like this. If you liked this video in the sense of that you want to see more, you know, you could leave a comment below telling me. On top of that, maybe if you have a project or an idea that you want to do, but maybe don't have the ability or the time, or maybe you don't feel like you're smart enough to do it, send it my way. I'll figure out the cheapest, easiest way to do it, so that way you can do it after me, and then you'll be able to have done what you wanted done. So hopefully I see you guys for the next video, and hopefully on top of everything, you enjoyed the shit out of this awesomeness that I built. Bye guys.